welcome to Anfield from Gary Taphouse and Stuart Robson. A big weekend of football has been overshadowed by the terrible events at White Hart Lane yesterday. Bolton midfielder Fabrice Muamba remains in a critical condition at a London hospital after collapsing on the pitch during last night's abandoned quarter-final. He continues to be monitored by cardiac specialists, and needless to say, all of us wish him and his family all the very best. What we hope will be a speedy recovery. And Stuart, it's been a big shock, hasn't it, to the whole football family, really?
It certainly has, and you're quite right. Our thoughts are with him, but also his family, who must have been horrified by what they were watching on television, or if they were at the game. So we wish him well, and let's hope we've got a good game here today.
Well, this is the fourth and final tie of this year's FA Cup 6th round. Wembley in sight once again for these two clubs. Stoke, of course, beaten finalists last year, so played there twice last season, and Liverpool were there just last month as they won the League Cup. And here the supporters applauding for Fabrice Muamba after his collapse yesterday. Well, let's take a look at the lineups for you. And after such an impressive win in the Merseyside derby against Everton in midweek, just one change for Liverpool, and it's a rare start for Maxi Rodriguez, who hasn't played since the 5th round win over Brighton. Jordan Henderson drops to the bench. Steven Gerrard, hat-trick hero against Everton, today looks for his 150th goal for Liverpool.
If Carroll is to be a success at Liverpool, he must start winning his aerial battles. Too many times this season he's been out-jumped and he's allowed much smaller defenders to beat him in the air. With Downing probably starting on the right, watch out for Maxi Rodriguez making diagonal runs from the left to support his front players. Gerrard will break forward as he did against Everton, in the knowledge that Spearing will sit deep to protect the space he leaves.
4 changes for Stoke after the defeat at Chelsea last weekend. Thomas Sorensen returns in goal. Matthew Etherington replaces the suspended Ricardo Fuller on the left. And 2 players return from illness. Glenn Whelan and former Liverpool striker Peter Crouch. Salif Diao and Kenwyne Jones make way.
Stoke have 3 players that can cause Liverpool problems. Etherington will look to get at Kelly down the left. Crouch will hope to get the better of Carragher in the air. And Walters will attempt to find space between Liverpool's midfield and defence. And don't forget the long throws of Shotton.
Well, most people would have Liverpool as favourites here after their demolition of their neighbours and rivals Everton on Tuesday. But Stoke City rarely give any team an easy ride. And after their heartbreaking defeat in the final last season, they surely feel they have unfinished business in this competition. Even when they went down to 10 men at Stamford Bridge last weekend, it was no easy victory for Chelsea by 1-0. They made them work all the way. And certainly, Stuart, Liverpool toiled here when the sides met in the league over Christmas time.
Well, they've toiled at Anfield on many occasions this season. I saw them play here against Everton in midweek, where they played a little bit better. I saw them play against QPR, where they played excellently here and only won the game 1-0 because their finishing wasn't quite good enough. And they also played very well against Arsenal, only to lose the game by 2-1 because, again, their finishing wasn't quite good enough. They've got to put in a good performance. They've already won 1 cup, but this is the cup they really want to win.
The referee there, Kevin Friend from Leicestershire, was here for Liverpool's win over Wolves in the Premier League in September, although he was also the referee for their defeats against Fulham and Bolton. Of course, the defeat at Bolton was one that Kenny Dalglish was particularly angry about. Well, that message echoed across the country. Liverpool to start this quarter-final. Fantastic atmosphere at Anfield. Stoke's last win here, incidentally, 53 years ago. And the last Stoke player to score at Anfield was Paul Pesky Solido some 18 years ago. Stoke haven't even scored in any of their previous 6 FA Cup matches against Liverpool over the years, losing all 4 previous ties. They are undoubtedly the underdog here today. Tony Pulis said before the game the pressure he feels is completely off them. They intend to go out there and enjoy themselves.
Well, here is Downing on the right-hand side. He will cut inside as he's doing here. Maxi Rodriguez playing out on the left. He does combine well with Suarez when he comes in field. I think it's a bit important area. Etherington up against Kelly. Kelly's had a decent start to his career for Liverpool. I think he can be beaten, can be taken on at times. There's the first challenge for Carroll, and he loses it. That's what I was talking about before the game. Beaten far too easily.
Well, here goes Andy Carroll, looking to get it out wide for Maxi Rodriguez, and it's Jose Enrique bombing forward from full-back. There is Ryan Shotton. You heard Stewart talking about his long throws a little earlier. They certainly do rival teammate Rory Delap's. Foul on Suarez by Wilkinson.
Yeah, he's a tough player, Wilkinson. Gives away too many free kicks, though. Suarez tries to play the little 1-2, and he just runs across Suarez as he gets it back from Maxi Rodriguez. That's that combination I was talking about here against QPR. Those two linked up brilliantly together, time and time again.
Well, Martin Skirtle, who scored the opening goal in the last round from a set piece up there. Carroll obviously a threat here, being watched by Shawcross. Always got a lot of pushing and shoving in the penalty area where Stoke are involved. There is the flick header. Came in from Maxi, near post.
Oh, whipped in with a bit of pace on it. Maxi Rodriguez, one of the smallest players on the field. Just gets the little flick here. She's trying to head it into that far corner.
Kenny Dalglish bringing the 31-year-old Argentine back into the side. Just one sub-appearance in the last 8 games before today. Liverpool, of course, already with one bit of silverware this season, safely stored in the trophy cabinet, having won the League Cup last month. They're hungry for more, seemingly struggling to make the top 4 in the Barclays Premier League. It'll be some consolation to have 2 cups. Stoke will have something to say about that, of course, after their brilliant run to the final last season. Downing with the ball out to the far side. It's Suarez. Liverpool certainly have settled the quicker here. It's Enrique.
Well, Enrique had a good first season at Anfield. Now he just goes down the outside, hits the crossing with a lot of pace, just overhits it. But he certainly is a decent player. And he will combine with Maxi Rodriguez down that left-hand side.
Stoke ball. Not always people's favourite team, but whatever you say about them, ever since they were promoted to the Premier League, they've never been involved in a relegation scrap, and that is great credit to Tony Pulis and his players. Foul there by Kelly on Matthew Etherington.
He'll be lucky to get away without a booking here. Etherington, yes, he's going to get booked. Kelly, that's what I was talking about. Etherington racing away from him. Kelly mistimed the challenge, and it was a poor one. Now, that puts him under a lot of pressure for the rest of the game. 4.5 minutes played. Here it comes. Good play from Etherington. Quick. Actually, looks like he's in a bit of trouble here.
Well, injured for the match at Chelsea last week, having scored the winner the previous weekend. Tony Pulis wanted him straight back in the side as soon as he was fit again. He's an important player. And this doesn't look too good for Matty Etherington. Tony Pulis doesn't have Jermaine Pennant on the other flank because of reported disciplinary issues. He could be set to lose both of his wingers here.
He tried to skip over the challenge, but right on the side of the shin. It looks like it's caused his knee a real problem. And you see him just jump as the physio tested the knee out. This doesn't look good for Stoke or Etherington.
Of course, he started the 2006 FA Cup final against Liverpool for West Ham. Matty Etherington must have thought he was going to win that final, as did all involved with the Hammers. Steven Gerrard had other ideas. There is Jermaine Pennant, who I spoke about a moment ago, former Liverpool player, of course. Whelan with the low ball in. Not the elevation he was looking for at all. Confirmation of the earlier yellow card for the Liverpool right back. Liverpool in the quarter-finals for the first time since they lifted the trophy 6 years ago. Suarez on Robert Huth, free kick.
Huth getting out there and defending this quite well up against Suarez. He sticks his arm into Suarez, then Suarez gives him a little nudge. 6-1, half dozen the other. You'd expect the big centre-half to stay on his feet, wouldn't you?
Tony Pulis, not the type of manager who will sit impassively in his dugout and watch the action unfold in front of him. He is right there on the edge of his technical area, dancing and barking for the whole 90 minutes.
No pattern to the play so far. Shotton with the foul, going up for the aerial challenge. Steven Gerrard, the player, hurt. He actually pulls out the challenge. Shotton, realised he couldn't get there. It just gives Gerrard a little knee in the side.
And a frenetic tempo, but it's rather stop-start as a result of all those challenges flying in.
You earn the right to play, you have to win the knockdowns, you have to win the 50-50 battles, and then you can start to pass the ball. In Stoke's case, I'm not sure they do want to pass the ball that much. They want to get it into their front players and then play from there.
Another foul by Shotton, this time on Enrique. Fans are singing the name of their captain, Steven Gerrard. What a magnificent display it was from him in the derby on Tuesday night. Occasion in which to score a hat-trick. The sides have already met 3 times this season, by the way. Stoke beat Liverpool in the Premier League at the Britannia. Liverpool won there in the League Cup, and it was a draw here in the league at Anfield.
Wilson does well. Left back. Portsmouth player. Ball up against Andy Carroll.
This is John Walters. Squareport helping out his fullback. Wilson. He's busy Glenn Whelan. Out to Wilkinson. Up and under, isn't it? They haven't really dealt with it, Liverpool. This is Shotton. Enrique hoping it'll run out of play, and it does.
Good play from Shotton. Didn't really give Wilkinson a chance. Wilkinson's not known for his attacking play. Very rugged defender, Wilkinson. Sometimes thinks he goes a little bit too far with that aggressive play.
Stoke born and bred. He's from Stone, just 6 or 7 miles outside of Stoke City. And as a boy, scrappy. Kelly gets the ball forward for Liverpool. Gerrard. It's a little bit better this from the Reds. Spearing gets it out wide to Downing. Poor ball in by his standards. Fair to say Liverpool fans haven't really seen the best of Stewart Downing since his big money move. Just 1 goal so far. It came here in the 3rd round against Oldham.
That's what he can do. When he gets the ball out on the right-hand side, it was very easy for him just to step in onto his left foot and deliver a ball. I might have expected one of the front players to come into that near post area as he whipped it in, because you can't hit with too much height when you come in field. He's got to be whipping it in with pace.
Now here's the first of those long throws you were talking about earlier, Stewart, and he really does get a lot of distance and pace on these shots. And well, there we go. Obviously heard me. He's gone for a short one. Wilkinson back to Shotton again. Not a bad crossing position, is it? And headed back across goal, and really Peter Crouch is asking why none of his teammates are on the end of that.
Well, Peter Crouch should do better there. Get himself into a good position. Should have been heading it back. They had Shaw cross in the box, and they had Huth in there as well. Did well to pull off at the back post.
Wilson got all the way to the final with Portsmouth, but actually missed that final 2 years ago with a hamstring injury. So he'd love to get there with his new club Stoke. Short cross with another of those big up and unders for Crouch.
But who's winning more balls, Peter Crouch or Andy Carroll? Well, at the moment, it's Peter Crouch. 2 or 3, he's one in the air. Andy Carroll hasn't won one. Carragher's up against it. In a recent game here, Robin Van Persie pulled off of him twice and scored a couple of goals for Arsenal.
Well, he'll be reasonably pleased with the way Stoke have disrupted Liverpool's early rhythm. Peperina going long as well. There's the flick from Carroll, booted away by Wilkinson. Up to Crouch, stopped by Gerrard. Whelan ahead of him. It's Downing now. Gerrard with an intelligent ball to Kelly. Comes off Wilson.
And it all came about because Carroll did win the first ball that time, so it enabled Liverpool to keep possession higher up the field. Good switch of play from Steven Gerrard, and he didn't quite do enough to get the cross past the first man.
Walters. Nice touch from Crouch. Walters again, and such a fantastic buy from Tony Pulis. Whelan. Whitehead's little layoff back to Glenn Whelan again. Wilkinson. Whelan's ball forward, up to Crouch. And that's the best bit of football we've seen so far from Stoke City. Oh, that was a scything lunge from Whelan. And Spearing.
And a from Whelan. Spearing looks like he just slightly overrun the ball. Whelan went into the challenge, but having booked Kelly very early on in the game. Here it comes again. There's the first touch, a little bit too far away. And he just catches him on the toe. Once again, Spearing, as many players do these days, a scream, a roll, a yelp. Gets the opposition player, the opponent, a booking.
Enrique. Maxi. Suarez. Away by Shawcross. Kelly.
A poor start to the game, Kelly. Beaten for pace by Etherington and getting himself booked. And he's miscontrolled the ball twice. The last one just allowed it to run out of play.
What a great return ball from Whelan, but Wilson has spared his blushes. Shawcross. Away by Kelly. Now it's Downing. Crouch for Stoke. Etherington. This is Whelan. It's all gone a little bit quiet at Anfield after that frenzied start. Liverpool know they're in a game here.
Touch passing from Stoke. It's all very well playing one touch and keeping possession, but it's ended up back at their goalkeeper from over 20 yards inside Liverpool's half. Tony Pulis, don't hear him say that too many times. Keep it, keep it.
Walters, promising. Dean Whitehead keeps it going out to the far side, and Wilkinson. That's a very nice ball. Back to Whitehead again, now shot in. Not a great first touch. Allowed Enrique to clear the danger. A natural right winger, really. Ryan Shotton. An interesting attendant to be on the end of that ball.
Certainly would have worked the defender a lot harder. Dropped his shoulder, a little change of pace. Shot and play in the games at right back in recent times.
Absolutely, yeah.
But not at right midfield or right winger.
Carroll goes down, there's no foul. This is Spearing. Gerrard. Carrigan. Spearing again. From Suarez. Not what he had in mind. It was his double that beat Stoke City at the Britannia in the League Cup earlier this season, after Stoke had taken the lead in that tie. You can see why Stoke have scored so few goals this season, less than one a game in the Premier League on average. But they do keep it tight at the other end. Foul by Wilkinson.
He'll argue and he'll argue. Wilkinson. But he's reckless.
Gerrard. Kelly. Given away by Downing. The team moans and groans around Anfield. Half of which is bathed in lovely spring sunshine. Nice touch from Suarez. Yeah, picked up by Maxi, blocked by Wilkinson.
That was a poor effort from Maxi, really. Being set up, he needs to play another ball into the box. He's got 1-2. Still went for a shot, but he had no chance of getting through.
Short cross away, and as far as Martin Kelly. So just as Chelsea found in the league last week, it's up to Liverpool to try and pick a way through this very disciplined Stoke City side. Two Liverpool players end up on the apron of the field. That's kindly here for Shotton. Wayward.
Never looked like doing anything with that bit of possession, but it was good skill from Wilson. He's a composed player, threatened to keep down the left-hand side, just checking. Downing and Gerrard go flying past.
Good footed again from Wilson there. Here's Downing. Kelly ahead of him. There's Suarez. Kelly on his left side. There's Suarez over the head of Carroll. This is a battle for Liverpool.
Well, certainly no clear-cut opportunities for them so far. Not dominating the game. It's very scrappy this first 21 minutes. Kelly, but it wasn't a bad cross from him. I think that, again, when you look at the cross, Carroll should be adjusting his feet. He's got a long time to see that ball coming across, and in the end he runs underneath it. So, don't blame Kelly for that cross.
It's a world away from the Liverpool goal romp in the last round against Brighton. Walters. Crouch. Oh, for a moment he got away from Jay Spearing. Back game Carragher. And this is Enrique.
Just didn't have the pace, did he, Peter Crouch, to burst through that gap that opened up.
Gerrard to Suarez. Promising. Brilliant goal! Fantastic strike from Luis Suarez. Right in the corner past Sorensen. And really from nothing, Liverpool lead.
Well, it was the combination. We spoke about it before. Suarez and Maxi, they've got a good understanding. They like to play little 1-2s. And he's such a clever player, Suarez. He's brilliant when he's facing goal. He comes in short the defenders, plays the 1-2 with Maxi, gets his touch out of his feet, and he bends it round Huth. And the goalkeeper, Sorensen, can't see it. What a really good bit of play from Liverpool, and in particular, Suarez.
Joy for Kenny Dalglish as Suarez nets his 11th goal of the season. He's their top scorer despite all that time out suspended. And just past the midway point of the first half. It's Liverpool who strike first.
If only he could control his temper, get his attitude right, he is a top-class player. Suarez makes things happen out of nothing. So clever in and around the box. Does the unexpected.
Scored on his FA Cup debut here against Brighton. But none since then before today. 4 without a goal. Hadn't gone 5 without a goal this season, and he continues that excellent scoring form. Here's Etherington. Played out wide by Whitehead. Wilkinson's cross. Wow. 2 of them threw themselves at that brilliant ball in. Walters and Crouch.
Well, it looks like Walters just about got there first, did he? This is a good cross from Wilkinson. Brilliant cross from him. No, it's good defending. It's Carragher that gets a little flick on. That was right onto Walters' head. Well played, Jamie Carragher. Not giving him enough credit there. It looks like Walters has taken a real whack on the thigh.
Well, set piece for Stoke City. There's so much joy from these positions over the years. Taken short to Etherington, back to Whelan. Well, perhaps Liverpool just snoozing a bit there. On the corner.
Enough time to see it. Another player out, so it meant that Whelan could slide the corner and get it back. He's going for goal. Dangerous shot come cross that he put in.
Looking after Shawcross. Whelan puts it in again. Oh, right across the face of goal. Oh, Robert Hoof in amongst the bodies there.
Oh, who gets the flick on at the near post? Looks as though it was Shawcross, just with a little flick, brilliant flick. And Hoof just couldn't get round the back. He's annoyed with Hoof. Here's Tony Pulis.
Good response from Stoke City. In swinger from Etherington this time. Oh, free header for Crouch! And he scores against his old club. It's 1-1 at Anfield. But where was the marking?
Well, they're having to go at the referee. I'm not sure what they're having to go at the referee. It's a great delivery into the box. Pepe Reina doesn't get anywhere near it. He gets a booking for his troubles, but Peter Crouch heads it from about 3 yards out. Kenny Dalglish can shake his head, but his marking wasn't good enough. Watch here. Well, he's claiming, Pepe Reina, that Shotton was standing in front of him. He can stand there. As long as he's not holding Pepe Reina, he can stand there.
He doesn't have to get out of the way, does he?
No, absolutely not. It's a fair goal. Goalkeepers have got to be strong. They get overprotected. He has to move round him.
To the point, who was supposed to be keeping an eye on the tallest player on the pitch? 6'7" Peter Crouch. Scored 5 of his 14 previous FA Cup goals here at Liverpool under Rafa Benitez.
Well, I'm not sure what the relationship is like between Pulis and Dalglish, but they're standing about 2 yards away from each other. Both are appealing for every decision. Both are shouting every time there's a foul or a tackle. They could become the very best of enemies by the end of this match.
Liverpool in front for less than 4 minutes. Downing. They won those 3 quick corners in succession. All of them looked like causing Liverpool problems. Not always pretty, but it's effective enough to haul Stoke back into this quarter-final.
You can't just stand behind the forward, Pepe Reina, and expect him to get out your way. If you look at the 2 centre-forwards, the former Liverpool player, Peter Crouch, scores a goal, and this player here has done nothing so far in the game. He hasn't done too much all season. Shakes his head, he has a go at the referee, he moans about decisions. He's got to start playing. Well, so he does too much wrong there. This is the flick on. Does it touch anybody else? Should it be a corner the other side? Probably not. Should be a goal kick. That's what Pepe Reina was talking about.
Confirmation that he's the 3rd player to be yellow carded in this first half. Just wonder if it maybe just grazed a little bit of hair on the way through, but it looked a goal kick to me from that replay. Either way, Stoke are level. Spearing. Enrique. Oh, Wilkinson, that was reckless on Maxi.
Sometimes
Suarez, sorry.
Sometimes look at Wilkinson and what goes through his head. Suarez is going to twist and turn. He's going to let the ball run because he can't get there. Wilkinson.
It has to be yellow. There's no alternative for the referee.
Here's the ball rolling. Suarez. He goes from behind. I'm not sure Suarez is hurt as bad as he makes out, but it's a poor challenge. Can't win the ball. Stay on your feet. So Suarez towards the touchline.
Well, Liverpool conceded from a set piece. Could they now score from one? Half an hour gone. There's two towering centre-backs for Stoke City. They get it away. Downing. Spearing. Good crossing chance, this. And the acrobatic effort from Carroll well over the crossbar.
It wasn't so bad from him, though. At least he got his foot on it. Setanta, moaning and groaning, got himself a booking. There you see shot just standing in front of him. Reina doesn't work that hard to try and get past him, does he? And of course, it's Andy Carroll who's marking Peter Crouch.
Or not marking him.
Terrible bit of defending from Liverpool.
Away by Skirtle. Stoke City's point of view, to get back on level terms so quickly, absolutely vital. They've scored so few goals this season. I think this will be the first long throw of the afternoon from Shotton. Didn't get it right at all. One back by Shawcross. There by Kelly. Suarez through the middle. Sorensen calmly deals with that. Downing. Andy Carroll, very deep. Here comes Enrique for Liverpool. Suarez no way past Dean Whitehead. Oh, what a good ball that is as well for John Walters. Big chance! Which he couldn't take.
Oh, what a good bit of play from Dean Whitehead. Winning the ball to start with. Walters made the run. Spearing that then found himself in the left back position. He made a real blunder because he stopped running to start with. Walters to get in behind him, but he just sliced his shot wide of that near post. Certainly got a game on here.
Downing, Suarez, back flick from Carroll. Maxi Rodriguez to Downing. Well, that would have been some goal if that had flown in.
Walters it was with the first chance. Downing, not sure he can call it a chance, but it is Spearing. Look at Spearing's position. He starts to go towards Walters instead of recovering the space. And the shot sliced horribly wide.
Just one goal in his last 11, John Walters. It was a penalty against Crawley in round 5. By his standards, it's a bit of a drought. The star of the show en route to the final last year. 2 magnificent goals against his old club Bolton in that extraordinary semi-final. Skirtle under pressure from Walters. Jay Spearing. Here comes Kelly. I'm not happy with that ball. Easily cut out by Mark Wilson, and then a foul by Downing just for good measure.
Clearly after that early booking, quite got his game together. Wilson does well. Sees the challenge coming from Downing and just nicks the ball past him. Peter Crouch will be the target. Charlie Adam, I think he's had a good season, but hasn't always gone down well with the fans. Jordan Henderson, I can't say the same about. Two of the players that Dalglish has put a lot of faith in.
Etherington, very quiet on this near side since that early injury.
Shotton will come across and take this one. Here he comes. He might at the towels that he gets when he's playing at home to wipe the ball.
Well, the first long throw was not what he had in mind at all. And easily dealt with near post as well.
They're not drawing the lap throws, are they? I saw them last week against Chelsea. They were right to the middle of the box.
They have scored against Spurs in December and Swansea 3 weeks ago from Ryan Shotton long throws. This is Suarez. Nicely away from Wilson, not away from Robert Huth though. The big German. There's some wily defending there. Suarez adamant there should be a corner.
He's got to relax now. Not got his way. You don't have to have all the histrionics. Too theatrical. Tries to go inside. Huth does well just to take the ball away from him. Oh, it should be a free kick wasn't given. It should be a corner.
The referee's assistant fooled really by Robert Huth ushering the ball behind. Crouch, Shotton. What a lovely turn that was. Couldn't get away from Spearing. Suarez is the runner, trapped by Shawcross, who goes down for a kick. It's not going Suarez's way.
Another tantrum here. Shawcross just got in front of him. Let Suarez back at him. Shawcross gets there first, then there's the tackle by Suarez. The referee gets it right. And a volatile atmosphere here.
Liverpool drawing at home. It's a familiar situation for their supporters. Suarez wants a card. We don't like to see that. Defended by Skirtle against his old pal, Peter Crouch.
The next time, Liverpool, didn't he?
Yes, very much so.
Scored goals in bursts and then didn't score for a long time. Wasn't always picked by Benitez. There's a good header by Andy Carroll. That's what he's in the side to do.
Back here from Suarez. Not able to be taken by Gerrard. Wilkinson just got there before Maxi. There's Walters. Stoke City enjoying themselves here. Robert Huth.
Seeing very little of Steven Gerrard in that central midfield area at the moment for Liverpool. Maybe now he's going to look at one game. He's against Everton. He should be captain of England. He should have a team built around him for England. That's what they were saying a little while ago.
Pearson losing the ball there by Carragher. Header by Huth. Gerrard's ball. Missed everyone again. Andy Carroll perhaps felt he was impeded.
Is he ready for this ball? As that ball's he's got to get his body in line with it, bring it down on his chest. As it's going, doesn't get in line with it. He gets a little nudge from Wilkinson, but he's nowhere near getting the ball. In fact, Wilkinson almost pushed him into the ball.
And he has cut a frustrated figure for much of the season, Andy Carroll. Just 6 goals, 35 appearances.
That was silly from Walters because he could have got to that ball quite easily there, instead of trying to hold off the defender. You have to be within playing distance of the ball to start holding off defenders. Certainly backing into them.
5 minutes to half-time. Only Jay Spearing knows what that pass was intended for.
He was hoping that Enrique would continue his run, but just as he put his head down, Enrique, the left back, just stopped his run. He's a tough competitor, Jay Spearing, but he does lack that little bit of passing quality that you expect from a Liverpool midfield player.
Sorensen, who earned his 100th cap for Denmark last month, has been really battling with Asmir Begovic for the #1 jersey between the sticks for Stoke this season. 24 starts to 22 this season in Sorensen's favour after today. Allowed by Suarez to Gerrard. Suarez again. Lovely ball to Downing on his right side, though. Short cross away. Kelly. Downing again. Was allowed back on his favoured left this time. Cleared only as far as Suarez.
Is he looking for the chip, or is he looking to cross the ball here? Good play from Downing, just buys himself a yard. Here's the first header away. And short cross, doesn't want to get too tight. Peter Crouch got a header on that. Walters was in behind him.
Gerrard. Maxi on for Enrique. Gerrard. Oh, Suarez did so well, but I think he may be penalised for a raised boot. Has it been given the other way? Holding on Suarez.
There's the ball round the corner. There's the holding by Shaw cross. And Suarez. That's what the referee's seen, and that's what he's given.
Well, Shaw cross suggesting the raised boot was almost in his face. The holding came first. Great position for a free kick. Much closer to the edge of the penalty area without it being a penalty. Is it going to be set up here for Steven Gerrard? Unexpected cop.
Maxi just going in front of the Charger to stop him getting out to the ball, because when it is tapped to the side, it gives the Charger a little bit more time to get there.
Maxi rather mini alongside Peter Crouch. Only reaches his shoulder. It is Gerrard.
In the end, he was looking to bend it into that top corner. I thought he was going to go for power. Just gets underneath it. Good opportunity for Liverpool. He hasn't been at his best, Steven Gerrard, in this first half.
8 goals in his last 12 FA Cup starts. Not to be from that set piece. Spearing. Last minute of normal time. And what's been not a high quality first half, but certainly intriguing.
This is what quarter-final cup games usually like. High intensity, anticipation that what's to come if you win the game.
Downing. Good interception by Huth. Looking at an extra 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half.
It wasn't Carragher's fault that Peter Crouch won the header to get the equaliser. Stefan Reina didn't come for the cross. Andy Carroll didn't stay with Peter Crouch. After that wonderful goal from Luis Suarez, Stoke were back into the game. At times, Stoke have been the more effective side. Front two have caused problems. Crouch in the air, Waters with his movement.
Gerrard. Liverpool showing a bit of urgency here. It was attempted give and go. Didn't get as far as the give.
And again, key to Liverpool's potency has been Luis Suarez. He's making some good runs, trying to get in behind Stoke, but he's also playing in front of their back four at times. The 1-2 that he played for the goal, absolutely brilliant.
Jose Enrique. Not too many scares in the first half. In all honesty, for Thomas Sorensen, the veteran. No chance with that sweet Suarez strike. It's kindly for Carroll. Here comes Whitehead. And Suarez held onto the ball amazingly. It's Gerrard, hit Huth, cleared by Wilkinson. Spearing. Carroll. Last knocking to the first half. Suarez! Across came Wilson to deny him, and I think the decision has gone Stoke's way anyway.
Was it handball or was he offside? Good cross from Carroll on the left-hand side. Oh yes, he almost catches it, doesn't he? Not sure why he needs to do that, because he gets his hands out the way. It's an easy chest control for him. He's got the technical quality. Just a misjudgment on his part on that occasion.
So all square at half-time at Anfield. Luis Suarez with a fabulous solo goal on 23 minutes. But Liverpool in charge, but a former Liverpool striker in Peter Crouch equalised with a free header less than 4 minutes later. It's fair to say the referee, Kevin Friend, has been no friend of these Liverpool fans in the first half. But as it stands, there's nothing between the sides. Half-time at Anfield, Liverpool 1, Stoke City 1.
Fantastic savings on all.
Stoke City start the second half. They played every round away from home in this cup run. Liverpool have played every game here at Anfield. I have to say, Tony Pulis will be very happy with the way that first half went. Once Liverpool got in front, they could have kicked on, but they didn't. I don't think will have been too happy at all. Suarez to Gerrard. Good save by Sorensen.
Yeah, good counter from Liverpool. Once again, Suarez, the main man who led it. He was looking for Andy Carroll, but he didn't really want to play a 1-2 with him, so waited for the support of Steven Gerrard. Good strike from the Liverpool captain. Didn't see too much of him in that first half. That was better.
Crouch able to bring the ball down. Whelan. Poor touch from Wilson, looking for Edrington, who was always such a threat for Stoke, but after that early knock never really got in the game. And neither really did this man, Andy Carroll, of whom so much is expected.
Not much being delivered at the moment. Better from him, held the ball up, got himself turned, looked for the forward pass. Bellamy not involved today.
It was widely thought that he would be back today, perhaps even in the starting lineup, but not even on the bench. Spearing. As well taken by Suarez. This is Maxi. Carroll fouled by Robert Huth.
Ball played into Andy Carroll. Huth actually gets some of the ball. He gets a little bit of Andy Carroll as well.
Square by Gerrard to Enrique. Spearing. Gerrard. He leaves it for his captain to deliver. Robert Huth has stabbed those away all afternoon.
Oh, great first touch from Peter Crouch. He did really well there. And then just had the ball nicked away from him.
Does Peter Crouch have a chance of going to the Euros with England? Stewart hasn't played for his country since November 2010.
Well, it doesn't look like it at the moment. Seems to be a lot of other players that are ahead of him. A great deal to get into that squad, but he's certainly playing well today.
There's not a lot of goals up front in the England squad at the moment, that's for sure, in terms of experience. Crouch putting the pressure on there as Kelly plays the ball forward. By Robert Huth. A good first half. He's had a good season, actually, Robert Huth. 1 or 2 disciplinary issues. 13 yellow cards, to be precise. Very nicely played by Glenn Whelan, but Skirtle will mop this up.
One thing that Peter Crouch won't get on the end of is those balls over the top. His link-up play has been excellent.
It's the 10th time Peter Crouch has played against Liverpool since leaving, and the first time he has actually scored against them since quitting the club in 2008. Big moment for him. Pinched by Whelan, gets it back from Shotton. Walters. Shotton again. The cross is deflected. Carragher made sure he got there first. Dean Whitehead, who's always quietly effective in the heart of that midfield for Stoke City. Challenged by Maxi.
Yeah, the cross was deflected. Just meant that Carragher could get to it first before Peter Crouch. You're right, Whitehead. One of the 50-50s in that midfield area. Good defensive job on so Spearing and Gerrard. We've had 2 poor throws from Shotton. Will this be any better?
Got a flick. Robert Huth. Straight out by Glenn Whelan. He's now Stoke's most capped international. 37 caps for Ireland during his time at Stoke City. It means he overtakes Gordon Banks, who had 36 caps during his time in goal at Stoke.
Oh, Shotton's long throws have been really disappointing. I'm not sure what Tony Pulis is asking from him here.
Well, he's taking his time, wiping the ball each time, and the referee is feeling that this is all taking rather too long. On for the short one. Got it back from Wilkinson. The cross is too close to Pepe Reina. It's all too close to call at the moment. But here's a surging run from Gerrard. Luis Suarez. Maxi. Spearing. Kelly. Downing. Allowed back inside by Wilson. Spearing. Enrique. It's a promising build-up for Liverpool. Is there a final ball? Past Shotton.
Well played, Enrique, twisting and turning. Just getting enough. Past Shotton to get his cross away. And Whelan in that space. Defensive midfield player just getting into the danger area, but they've got a chance now, Liverpool, to whip the ball into the box from this free kick.
Wilkinson on Maxi. He got advised to flee the scene of the crime here, I think.
Well, he goes down a little bit too late, Maxi Rodriguez. Yes, it's a foul, but it's also a dive from the Argentine.
Short cross looking after Carroll. Look at that shoving inside the area. Downing delivers. Oh, and Carroll did get there. In fact, Suarez just ahead of him with a little flick header and didn't hit the target.
Oh, what an opportunity. What a great cross it was into the box. Suarez, he's got a score there. Just doesn't get enough on it. He's first to it. Then Whelan in the near post zone is too far beyond the ball. Wilkinson's marking on the wrong side. He's behind Suarez. Should be in front of him. What a chance.
Stoke have been through a difficult spell, really. 7 defeats from their last 10 games in all competitions. Their Europa League campaign ended at the hands of Valencia. A curious team selection in the eyes of many by Tony Pulis in Spain. This is Enrique. Short cross first to the cross. Suarez. Fans giving him some stick. He's used to that these days. Gerrard. Cross that with such ferocity, it almost knocked Robert Huth off his feet. Shot in. There's an important header for John Walters to win. Crouch. Whelan. Up to Etherington. Really run at Kelly.
I highlighted that he could be a real menace to Liverpool. And after that early kick that he got from Kelly, he's hardly been involved in the game at all. Well, he hasn't worked hard enough to find a bit of space. He'll have to come in field slightly or just change his position. Even change sides.
Carroll's flick cut out by Ryan Shawcross. Here's Andy Wilkinson. Crouch back to Wilkinson again. Didn't really have the belief there. Run back by Whelan. Here's shot in. Well played, Enrique. Towering leap there from Martin Skrtel, the big Slovakian. Wilkinson. Whelan. Looking for a flag here, and it does duly go up belatedly.
Walters in an offside position, but Stoke beginning to control midfield. Whelan getting on the ball, Whitehead getting on the ball.
Gerrard. Kelly. Just sense a bit of nervousness around Anfield. We've sensed many times here this season. So many drop points. Games that Kenny Dalglish has felt his side should have won in the Premier League. Here's Shotton. Too straight.
He didn't quite get the angle on that. Walters trying to pull off the back of Carragher because Kelly was quite high up the field.
Carroll. Downing was pointing where he wanted Kelly to place the ball. Instead it's Gerrard. Here's Suarez. Gerrard looking to return it. Gerrard's shots blocked by Whelan.
I think Liverpool will need to make a substitution fairly soon unless they get a goal in the next few minutes.
Downing. Gerrard leaves it again for Downing. Is this a chance? Brilliant goal! Stewart Downing with only his second goal for the club. It was beautifully worked and magnificently taken, and Liverpool are back in front.
Well, we said it, that's what he can do when he comes in off that right-hand side onto his left foot. He starts coming across the field. He tries to play a little pass into Steven Gerrard amongst all that. Actually, Kelly, that when he comes inside, goes in there to play the ball to Gerrard, then takes the next touch. But this is a really good strike. Once it opened up for him, I'm not sure Gerrard was trying to get it back for him. I think he was trying to take it himself. Once he opened it up for himself, there was only one place this ball was going to end up. It was in the back of the net. Great strike. He gets away from Shotton. You see Huth trying to come across, but hit with power and accuracy.
His 5th FA Cup goal in 42 career appearances in this competition. And Liverpool fans want to see more of that from Stewart Downing. Superb goal. Now what is Stoke's response?
I think they'll leave it probably for 10 minutes. Just see if they can get themselves back into the game, and then of course they've got the likes of Pennant and Jones to come on. And even Jerome.
Stoke undone by 2 high-quality goals from Liverpool. They struck back very swiftly in the first half. Suarez's strike. And they do the same here.
What a great atmosphere we've had here as well, inside Anfield.
It does look like Jermaine Pennant will be coming on for Stoke City. Crouch. Gerrard gets it away.
You can imagine it would be for Shotton if Pennant comes on, but Etherington hasn't really done too much out on that left-hand side. Shotton throws, which I thought would be a problem, just hasn't got any elevation on them. The ball's a bit greasy.
Here they come again, Liverpool. Kelly looking to get in down that right side, tackled by Etherington. Liverpool throw right by the corner flag. Hasn't been his day, Etherington so far. Downing. Whelan had to get that out of his feet quickly. It's looked like a good ball to Walters, pinched though by Skirtle. This is Enrique. Free kick.
He overran the ball there, Enrique. Shotton had to make the challenge. He overruns, he realises what he can do here is just nick it away from Shotton. No intent from the Stoke player. And it is going to be Shotton that will come off. And Jermaine Pennant on.
Another former Liverpool man enters the fray. He's here for 3 years, between 2006 and 2009. Only played in 3 FA Cup matches in that time. His only goal in this competition, by the way, was 9 years ago when he was on loan at Watford from Arsenal. Counts. Replacing Maxi Rodriguez for Liverpool.
He did a little 1-2, didn't he, Maxi Rodriguez? Suarez's goal. Didn't really affect the game. It's a little nod.
Always a favourite here, isn't he? Dirk Kuyt so often pops up with a crucial goal for Liverpool. Big moment in this tie. Luis Suarez over the ball. Straight into the wall, drops to Gerrard. Looking for Carroll. Header away by Wilkinson, back in by Enrique. appeal. He's refused to confirm or deny the fact that he's twice had to discipline Jermaine Pennant for breaking curfews. But hasn't started again for 2 months.
He's a player that has had his disciplinary problems. A talented player, but hasn't made the most of it.
Enrique. Looking for Carroll. Robert Huth got there first, and here is the first chance for Pennant. Wilkinson. John Waters won't thank him for that service.
What they have got to do is get crosses into the box. If you've got 2 wide players, Pennant and Etherington, make sure you get them the ball, give them a bit of space out in wide areas, and then get crosses into the box and get players going into the box.
Gerrard. As it stands, Liverpool heading back to Wembley. Whitehead.
It looks as though Dirk Kuyp's gone to the right-hand side, and Downing has now come over to this left-hand side.
Touch from Carroll to Downing. Suarez spearing. Couch. First touchdown's coming on.
It wasn't a bad strike, was it? Stoke were backing off. There'd been runners going forward, so they had to drop. Just tries to cut across the ball, straight at Sorensen. Dirk Kuyp's certainly gone to that right-hand side.
At the moment, Liverpool have their tails up here, but never right off Stoke City. Look from Crouch. There's the back pass from Enrique.
That's what Dirk Kuyp does so well. He will be the target. I know they've got Andy Carroll on the field, but he will be a target. A lot of Pepe Reina's kicks forward on that right-hand side. He brings balls down on his chest. He gets the fullback underneath the ball, so it goes in behind him for Suarez to run out to. He's a very clever player, Dirk Kuyp.
Never been prolific, has he, for Liverpool, but so many plaudits here for his incredible work rates. There is Kuyp, 4 goals this season. Carroll's cross. Oh, he's made a mess of that, Sorensen. Kelly. Booth away. And Whitehead completes the clearance.
Just trying to get Stoke going pretty quickly there. Caught the ball. Hits Etherington. It wasn't a great throw because there were 2 players going to close him down. One of them being Suarez, who had seen the danger. The other one, Kelly.
It's not sticking up front for Stoke as it was in the first half. Short cross. 2-1 goals to Liverpool in the League Cup earlier this season. Never been much between the sides. Stoke have at least scored at Anfield, first time in 18 years. First ever FA Cup goal against Liverpool as well. Poor ball by Whitehead this time. Downing. Gerrard. Well, there was plenty of space out on the right-hand side. Instead, he went through the middle. Wilkinson. Straight to Counts. Gerrard. Suarez. Great effort. Sorensen right behind it.
He took it very early, didn't he, there, Suarez? Great little pass from Steven Gerrard, disguising where he was going to play it. Again, cuts it across the ball, just dip it in front of Sorensen.
Midway through the second half at Anfield. Ball breaks for Crouch. Here's Walters. He had a kick in the second half, but that's a foul by Gerrard.
I'm not sure it was. I think he gets a lot of the ball there. Just coming back from his midfield position. He gets a bit of the ball. Walters didn't know he was there.
Well, it's quite a fair distance out this. Stoke having a real conference as to whether to have a strike at goal or put it into the box. Mark Wilson can strike a magnificent free kick. I remember him smashing the crossbar against Chelsea in the Premier League last season.
Huth must have a good...
Robert Huth as well, absolutely.
He's actually in the ball here, on the edge of the ball with Shawcross. Just down to your picture there.
Is it going to be Glenn Whelan? It's touched off to Wilson, and they've made a complete mess of it. To be frank, points back in by Wilkinson. Wilson goes for the header, not sparing off his feet, and Liverpool could break. Suarez. Gerrard couldn't take it in his stride.
Oh, what a waste from Stoke. It was a rehearsed move that they got wrong. They're going to try to entice Jay Spearing out the charger. Wilson was going to take the ball past him just to open it up for himself.
Well, Kelly 2, Etherington 0 thus far on that Liverpool right-hand side. Well, you see Cameron Jerome getting ready to come on. It could well be Etherington who is going to be withdrawn here. Whitehead's ball in. Thatch was waiting on the volley. That was Carroll there, wasn't it?
Good defending from Carroll. I don't know whether Jerome had the wrong shirt on there. Tony Pulis was looking at the back of it and sent him back to the dugout.
Pennant's cross, which was clearly deflected, made it easy for Spearing.
It would drive you mad if you were Tony Pulis and you're about to make the substitution and your sub's got the wrong shirt on.
Fascinating 20 minutes of FA Cup football coming up here. Downing into Counts. Liverpool can be so threatening on the counter-attack. Stoke City will have to start taking one or two risks at some stage. Whelan, Whitehead, Jerome looks like he is ready to come on at last. Ball went out of play there, sloppy from Liverpool. It was Enrique not able to keep it in, but it was fizzed at him.
Jerome is coming on, and it is Etherington who's going off. He's been poor today, Etherington. Really hasn't got into the game at all. He was fouled early on, yes. He's going to stay on for 70 minutes, need to somehow affect it. He hasn't done that.
Now, will Walters go out wide here, or will Jerome go on that left flank? Carroll kind of missed the ball completely. The referee's given a free kick. Suggestion of a shove in the back.
Oh. Wilkinson now with the long throw. What a goal. Stewart Downing, here it is again.
Now, did Gerrard mean this touch, Stewart? That's the question.
No, he didn't. He was trying to take the ball into the box with his left foot, and it just hit him on the heel. Ends up being a good one too. What a first touch from Downing. What a strike.
Downing. Suarez. Enrique. Oh, Suarez, what a turn away from Wilkinson. The finish did not match the quality of the build-up.
Well, I've seen him do that time and time again. Turns the first defender, running at the second one. He tries to just wrap his foot round it and bend it into that far corner. He's got the ball right underneath his feet there. Gets it wrong. He's so clever around the box.
Well, here's someone that can muster up a long throw. Rory Delap, 35 years of age now, replacing Dean Whitehead. He's been out with a hamstring injury recently. It's worth pointing out that Stoke haven't scored from one of his long throws for nearly a year, since a game at Aston Villa last April.
Did you see that? Andy Carroll's playing much deeper. He's almost playing a midfield role.
Pennant. Drop of the shoulder there. Had nowhere to go. Delap's first touch. Wilson. Delap again. Whelan. Jerome. Stoke being forced backwards by the Liverpool pressure. And Pennant does keep it in play. Wilkinson. Given away by Downing. Walters got away from Skirtle. Chances here maybe. It's over Crouch. Drops to Delap. His layoff was poor.
Well, Peter Crouch made the run to the near post. Walters had to just bend it in there. He even hit it along the ground. Peter Crouch would have been to it first.
And then an unfortunate slip by Suarez at the other end. The game getting stretched with 15 minutes to go. Pennant. Walters. Stoke City fighting to stay in the FA Cup. Last season's runners-up. They're still very much in this. But they need a goal.
Did it come in? As though it did. He's volleyed it back. He wasn't a bad technician when he was playing. Probably no bad technician now.
And a foul by Suarez.
Shawcross just runs across him here. I don't think that's a foul because Shawcross runs across him. He's not within playing distance of the ball, Shawcross.
Crouch. Away by Skirtle. Suarez goes to ground on halfway. Referee has blown his whistle. Free kick. Shawcross not happy with the decision, but the yellow card is out here.
There's the tug on the shirt. That's what the referee sees.
Enrique's cross. Carroll. Kelly to Gerrard. Out by Wilson. Gerrard's cross. And Carroll was in there near post.
Don't mind him missing the target, as long as when the ball comes in the box, he's making an effort to get there and he's using his physical presence. Again, he's out-jumped almost, but he just gives Huth a bit of a nudge. But that's what he's in the side to do, win balls that come into the box. When the goalkeeper kicks the ball long, he's there to head the ball on, hold it up. He hasn't done enough of that since he's been at Liverpool. In fact, when I saw him at Newcastle, he did it once every 3 or 4 games.
Downing. I'd say Liverpool's passing in this game hasn't been up to the standard of midweek against Everton or the Arsenal game we were talking about earlier. But we also have to give credit to Stoke for that. And if they can see this out, it's been a great week for Liverpool Football Club.
What a prospect playing at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final. It was a wonderful tournament.
For the semi-finals comes up straight after this final 6th round tie. It's got a lot to be decided, of course, after yesterday's games. Gerrard. Strength from Spearing. Suarez. Spearing again, never scored for Liverpool.
Again, Suarez just increases the pace of the move with that forward pass. Watch it here, there's the one. Quick one round the corner. Spearing gets it out of his feet. Oh, he's going over the bar. He's had a decent game, Spearing. He just sits in that midfield area. And now Steven Gerrard to go and roam. Try and get on the ball.
On the Youth Cup with Liverpool in 2006. Oh, here's Jerome. For a second, he got away. Was it from Kelly?
For a minute there, it looks as though Kelly might bring down Jerome. Jerome has got pace.
A short cross with Downing at his back. Crouch, 10 minutes left. Scorpion ahead of Walters. Kelly. Dirk Kuyt. Gerrard. Downing. Suarez looking for Enrique. And it's Shaw crosses there first.
Good defending from Shawcross. It looks like Walters has got a slight problem.
Nursing the back of his calf there. He will still believe there's a possibility of snatching something from this. Kelly. The third Liverpool goal will surely be enough. Kuyt back to Kelly.
What a pass from Dirk Kuyt to get Kelly in. Shawcross with the tackle. And Gerrard doing really well, because what he's done there, he's realised that Kelly was up the field, may even be struggling with an injury, and Gerrard gets back in. There is Kelly. For that challenge, it's a 50-50 block, certainly no blame attached to Shawcross. Watch here, what a pass this is for Dirk Kuyt. Gets him in behind Wilson. Shawcross comes across. It's a crunching tackle and a brilliant one. Actually goes between the legs of Robert Huth. I think he's going to score here. Shawcross reads the danger. The only way he's going to block it is by sliding. good tackle.
Right. Still looking... I scored 1 goal, Kelly. He came very close to scoring, didn't he, against Arsenal. Looked a simple tap-in at the far post in the Premier League a few weeks ago. Conflab here between Jamie Carragher, Steve Clarke and Kenny Dalglish in the closing minutes here at Anfield. Stoke really do have to pull their socks up in the time that remains, otherwise they're heading out.
A great cup run last year. At the moment they're struggling to emulate that. Brilliant performance against Bolton in the semi-final of the cup. And I don't think they really turned up in the final against Man City. It was a poor effort from them. They were really in the game.
Crouch took it down onside, blocked by Skirtle. Really good effort, wasn't it, from Crouch? Downing, superbly done. Oh, really good tackle by Whelan.
Good job Wilkinson didn't catch Downing here, because he'd have been off. Right back for Stoke.
Spearing. Enrique. Oh, there's no foul there by Walters, and he brings the ball away, and here's Crouch. He could return it, but ran into Skirtle.
Yeah, Skirtle's defended well all game. But the Crouch was just trying to manipulate it so he could get Walters back in.
Wilkinson. Oh, Skirtle on Crouch, free kick.
Crouch never actually jumped for it, did he?
He's done that for years and years, hasn't he? Peter Crouch on those free kicks. This is where the alarm bells will start to ring for Liverpool. Jermaine Pennant over the ball. Didn't quite get the elevation he was looking for. Not a very good clearance either by Downing, straight back into his own box. Wilson. To Wilkinson. Stoke fans screaming for their players to get forward, but a little slip by Pennant, who wasn't happy with the pass.
Well, he's done nothing since he's been on, Pennant. It's a little bit rusty. Couldn't adjust his feet there, and Wilkinson played him the ball.
Pennant. Wilkinson. Short cross. Up to Jerome.
We've got to get players around that knockdown. Time running out for them. They haven't looked too threatening. Oh, sort of matched Liverpool all around the field, and it certainly hasn't been an easy game for Liverpool. Just lack that little bit of penetration, Stoke, and that goal threat. Still struggling, I think. Oh, 2 players down now. There's the player that took that whack and got into the box. And Suarez is the other player. I think he might have just had his foot trodden on by accident. Robert Huth.
singing the name of Luis Suarez. Over the course of a season, you'll see the good, the bad and the ugly from him. It's a scorer of a fabulous goal today. Just here, bottom of your picture, Huth and Suarez.
He just catches his ankle. No real intent from Robert Huth. There it goes, just as they're trying to run for the ball, it just catches Suarez.
Reaction a little bit dramatic, some would say. It's like Sebastian Coates will be coming on for Liverpool. Suarez won't be continuing by the looks of things.
I saw a lot of Coates in the summer. And for Uruguay, and he plays very well. The young player of the tournament. Copa America.
7 caps for Uruguay, the 21-year-old. That's Scottish. Hence the name, often referred to as Seb Coates.
Who would do anything like that?
Jordan Henderson also poised to come on. But the applause is for this man, Suarez, and he deserves it, Stewart, for his goal alone, really.
Yeah, he's been a constant threat. He's an intelligent footballer. He plays little 1-2s, gets himself turned. And what a great goal it was. Oh, can Liverpool hang on here? Just explain how he got the knock. It was an accident. I'm not sure he's telling the medical staff that.
He's not saying it's nothing. An important run of games again, Liverpool away to QPR in midweek, home to Wigan next weekend. And, to think they could win both of those. They still have designs on fourth, despite being 10 points behind Arsenal in the Premier League.
I think when you play for Liverpool or any of the top sides, every game is important. You have to put in a performance. Fans won't accept anything else.
Crouch looking for Jerome. There's the first contribution for Coates. The kick in the first minute of stoppage time.
It was very unfortunate. One of his first games was against Tottenham, wasn't it? And they were down to 9 men at one stage. Coates. An excellent Copa America.
Fourth Stoke corner in stoppage time. And 5 minutes. This is not over. Outswinger from Pennant. Out by count.
Was well in the air, the count.
Those smiling Liverpool fans won't be able to relax. Stoke City have these set pieces. Remember, they scored from a corner in the first half. Pennant tries again. Out by Gerrard this time.
Good defensive header this time. Gerrard in that near post zone, attacking the ball. Now Rory Delap.
This is what he was brought on for.
The only reason he was brought on because Whitehead was doing well in that midfield area.
Now that's a long throw. Pepe Reina gets there just.
It'll be interesting to see over the years how many goals Stoke have scored from long throws at home as opposed to away from home. There he just drops it, Reina, but he's quickly onto it. Because away from home, or at home, they get away with a lot of pushing and shoving in the box.
As well as the towels.
Away from home, the referee isn't quite so lenient. As this ball comes forward, there's the arm round the waist. Carroll's looking for the foul before sort of challenging for the ball. The referee's just about got that right.
And Liverpool will be quite happy to have a free kick there. 92 minutes on the clock. Wilson on count.
Wilson gets the ball there, blocks the ball. Not sure what the referee gives a free kick for. Again, a bit of a scream, a bit of a roll, and he's getting a booking for it.
Oh, that does seem very harsh. The 6th yellow card of the game.
Well, I'll say it many times. I've said it many times. I'll say it again. We're going to end up with a non-contact sport at some point.
Absolutely right.
And the game will be worse for it.
Oh, nice turn from Dirk Counts. Carroll maybe could have left that for Downing. It's still on for Liverpool. Carroll going in, up in the air by Shawcross. Liverpool corner.
Yeah, good play from Dirk. Also good play from Carroll, because when he played it wide, he then turned and got himself into the box. And a couple of good challenges coming in from Stoke's defenders to keep them at bay.
I reckon it. It's the first corner of the game. 94th minute. They won't be overcommitting. Whelan brings it away briefly. Downing has it back. It's another corner. Frustration for Stoke City. Liverpool just doing enough to limp over the line here.
Always frustrating, the losing team, and the winning side start playing in the corner. Usually leads to a booking or a loss of temper.
Has gone behind. And Liverpool have only lost once at the quarter-final stage in the last 42 years. Phenomenal record when they get to the last 8. And barring something very dramatic, they're heading to the semi-finals and a return to Wembley. But this is Wilkinson for Stoke. It's now or never. On by Pennant. With Delap. It's really just headed anywhere. Walters away by Skirtle. 5 minutes of stoppage time are up. It's just a question of whatever else the referee wants to add. Is there time for one last long throw?
Well, he's going to give them this chance. As soon as it's headed out and goes behind, that will be it.
Tension, anxiety, the lapse throw. Pepe Reina palms it down. That will surely be that. Liverpool are through to their 23rd FA Cup semi-final to cap a fabulous week for Kenny Dalglish. Stewart Downing with a superb winning goal in the 57th minute after Peter Crouch had equalised in the first half. Luis Suarez opened the scoring with a fine solo effort, but in truth Stoke City rarely threatened a second equaliser. And after a fabulous win over Everton in the derby in midweek, Liverpool are through to the FA Cup semi-final. They've beaten Stoke City by 2-1.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Goal after goal after goal. It's football perfection.
We're playing at a completely different level here.
Oh, look at that. Can it get any better than this?
This program is brought to you by the new Adidas My Coach Speed Cell.